tonight.
You couldn't see 30 centimetres in front of you.
The towering inferno brings the heat on the Joffreys.
I was not going to let this red team win no matter what.
Then
Now the good stuff starts.
the temperature rises for the embattled pastels.
Jodie?
This isn't something that I like.
What do you like?
There's nothing in here that I like.
It's killing me. I've never lost a contestant like this.
You don't understand me.
And
Oh my God.
in a breathtaking weigh-in,
I was gobsmacked.
We're not used to being backstabbed, lied to and manipulated.
could this be the end of the alliance?
I think it's a dog move.
Welcome to the Fire and Rescue New South Wales training facility. It's time for the third and final round. It's called the Rescue. So it's Tennille and Moses versus Tony and Daniel.
Round 3 was down to the black team and the red team. I think everyone apart from the red team wanted the black team to win.
You're about to go into a simulated situation to test and see if you could save another person's life. Sam, this is a pretty intense and serious test for firefighters, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely going to put these guys through their paces today. It can be very intimidating in there. The two teams will go in pairs wearing breathing apparatus into the ship's hull, which will be a simulated fire zone filled with smoke. You'll be retrieving life-size dummies to bring out, and the first team out will then go and extinguish a car on fire.
When Sam explained what we're going to do, my head was shaking with disbelief. I didn't even want to go near that fire.
There's a lot on the line here. The team who wins today will get to choose the two people who face elimination from the teams below the yellow line.
Winning this challenge and having the prize of potentially putting whoever's down below the yellow line up for elimination, one of those family members, that's huge.
Okay, breathing apparatus is on.
Putting this breathing apparatus on, it's hard to breathe and it's a weird feeling.
So what can they expect when they're in there?
It's going to be very daunting for them in there, so it's going to be absolutely smoke logged, so there's going to be basically no visibility whatsoever.
So how are they going to see where they're going?
Basically, they've just got to do what we call either a left or a right-hand search and just feel their way through. It can be very intimidating in there, especially with your BA on.
Going up against the red team in any challenge is hard. Even though we have a strong alliance, we both don't like losing.
Let's do it.
So I thought if we performed well and smart, you know, we would come out on top.
On your marks, get set, go!
Go! You can do this!
Running into the burning house was a lot scarier than what we'd imagined. It was dark, there was flames everywhere. But we knew that we were there to rescue two dummies.
Walking into that smoke, it feels like a for real situation.
You couldn't see 30 centimetres in front of you.
Give me a hand, Danny. Danny, give me a hand.
Your stepping had to be right and you had to take your time carefully to see what you step over.
I'm a little bit claustrophobic, so just knowing that this oxygen mask and the oxygen tank behind me is the only difference between life and death is pretty overwhelming. I started to freak out. So I had to stop for a minute, compose myself, and to remember what I was there to do. The first body we found was on the second floor. We knew we had to move as quickly as we could with all that smoke to get out before the red team.
You with me?
So much more respect for these firemen. That's hard to take all that equipment. Our heart was racing and our breathing was wrong. But finally, we see that first dummy.
Hands against the wall, Tony. Yeah, let's get it. Remember how to grab him.
Our dummy was like 50 kilos, I think. It was very heavy.
Okay, you got it. Keep going.
You could only see about half a metre in front of you with all that smoke. That's why we had to try to move quickly, but not to rush it.
The Joffrey boys always win everything. And so when we saw the black team come out first, we were elated. Not just me, the white team and the blue team. We were all shouting with joy.
All we had to do was quickly find the second dummy. I was not going to let this red team win no matter what.
Step. Step. Step.
Halfway down, we heard cheering and we knew black team already had a dummy out. But we knew we had to push through and get that one out.
You're coming this way, this way.
Red team, their first dummy. Well done.
Coming out with that first dummy, seeing the black team's already been outside, this is going to be hard. They've probably got their second one already. We've won every challenge up to now. I think this one's escaping us. We had to run in as fast as we could to get that second dummy.
The second dummy was a lot harder to find.
My heart was beating a million miles an hour. I just wanted to get in there and get out as quick as possible.
We found the second dummy right up the top floor. At this stage, we had no idea where the red team were.
Yeah, grab it. Hey. All right, calm down, calm down. Stand.
All we could see was this door and waiting for someone to come through it. There was absolutely nothing we could see and nothing we could do.
You're coming this way, this way.
We thought we were in with a chance. We were so close that I thought this is going to be our first challenge win.
Coming up, a sparring session
So it can be fun to burn a bit of energy off.
becomes a heavyweight bout.
This isn't something that I like.
What do you like?
And later,
Everyone's pissed off, and I've had enough myself.
tempers flare on the scales
When do they be positive to me?
in the most intensive weigh-in so far.
I think it's a dog move.
You're coming this way, this way.
All we could see was this door and waiting for someone to come through it. There was absolutely nothing we could see and nothing we could do.
Keep coming. There's a post on your arm.
When the doors opened and the smoke billowed out, and the team that came out with the red team, I was gutted.
You guys have got to put the fire out now.
We got it first, now we got to rush over to that fire.
Oh, here come the Avales. Well done, guys.
When we finally got our second dummy out of the building, we saw the red team there putting out the car.
Hold on to that hose. Good job, guys.
Knowing that the red team had won again, we were heartbroken.
It was very close. It was down to the wire with us and the black team, but we've got the prize again.
What a fantastic day we've had. And Joffrey's, congratulations, you have won the Fire and Rescue Challenge. In doing so, you have won the right to decide which members of the bottom 2 families will face elimination.
This power is huge. We're practically running the weigh-in, but we've got to remember that we can still be below the yellow line. So that's a scary thought.
Sam, I can't thank you enough for coming here today and helping these guys and being such an inspiration.
Oh my God.
We're feeling frustrated that the red team have all the power, but it wasn't the worst challenge I've been to because we had a bit of eye candy.
Correct.
My girls have been fighting this entire week, and I've got the perfect place to take them for last chance training. Boxing training, my way. It's very good to see all 3 of you here. Last time I saw you, one was at that end of the house, one was at that end of the house, and one was right in the middle of the house, all separated. You were at it. I'm not gonna just...
He expects more, does he? Well, what about from you?
Whoa.
You're going to get down on me? Where's you? Yes, I did come here for a reason, and I didn't come here to bloody get people not listening.
An opportunity of a lifetime.
What? I'm not... How am I wasting it? I'm here.
By quitting.
Now, at the moment, are we over that?
Yes.
Jodes, I can't have another performance like that in my training. Please don't do it again. It's been a horrendous week for the blue team. Go! And this week's never been more important for the contestants to take responsibility for themselves. Good. Quick! I'm coming after you this time. Go! The red team has the power to nominate one person to represent the entire team in this week's weigh-in. Step into it, right leg in the middle. And I think Jodie has a massive target on her back. Kick it out, left leg in the middle. Left leg in the middle. Good. Get it right.
I don't get it.
Okay, start again. We'd barely even started the first drill, and there it was, bang. I can't, came out of Jodie's mouth.
No.
5 more.
I can't do it.
You got 12.
Not coordinated.
You got 12. You got 12.
I might as well have not came here.
I wanted Jodie to finish this session. I couldn't afford to go into this weigh-in with any animosity or any angst within my team. Would any of you girls like to get into the ring? If you've got animosity and anger inside that needs to be burnt off, it's the perfect place to do it. Jodie?
No.
Jodie? When's the next chance you're ever going to have to do this?
Do it, Jode.
I don't know what else to do. I can't make Jodie do it. She needs to want to do this for herself. And I needed to spend some time with Mel and Ali. You see it?
Yeah.
OK, girls. Set. Let's go. So left hand's only to start. Good. Back to your face. No, don't punch your hand. You want to punch your face. That's it. Good. Good. Move. Oh, is that you two laughing? You're having a fun time training, are ya? So it can be fun to burn a bit of energy off. I didn't just throw the girls into the ring so they could bash each other. Good. Nice, Alan. You got good hands, honey. I wanted them to channel their energy, get a good cardio workout and have some fun at the same time. For me, boxing's the perfect place to turn negative energy and emotion into something positive and come out feeling happy. Jodie? Hun? I don't know what more I can do with you. There's not one thing we've done that you've actually liked.
This isn't something that I like, it's something that Ali likes.
What do you like? What can I give you in this gym to do now so you can do something while these girls have some fun?
There's nothing in here that I like.
Your weight has squashed the life out of an otherwise beautiful person. There is a beautiful person trapped inside this body, and this body is making you angry, and it's making you miserable. I'm at my absolute wit's end. I just don't know what to do. I can't make Jodie do it. She needs to want to do this for herself. It's killing me. I've never lost a contestant like this. I'm not going to fight with you. Don't raise your voice at me.
Well, how come Ali and Mel, everyone cheers for them and no one cheers for me?
Because you're miserable sitting on the sideline.
I'm always the one who everyone says
Do you want the
doesn't
answer to
say
that?
anything.
Do you want the answer to that? Why is everyone cheering for Mel and Ali? Because they're
Yeah,
the two.
because you don't like me.
This was supposed to be a perfect last chance training for my girls to finish a bad week. I can't believe that at the end of the last chance training session today, I couldn't even get Jodie into the ring with her sisters. Oh, yeah, Ali! Good girls! You got up, good girls.
Don't know why
Good.
I came here.
Very good. 20 seconds, 20 seconds.
I'm not letting my team down. I'm the one who got our team here. They wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me.
Are you girls having fun, are ya? I don't know who Jodie thinks she was hurting. I wanted to get up and get moving. Her sisters wanted to get up and get moving, and she's sitting there.
Come on, Joe. Just finish the session
go
for
box,
us.
you do
We need you
what
to
you
finish
like.
with us.
If they fall below the yellow line this week, Jodie will be going home.
Come on, black team, come on, put some more effort. Don't worry about it, it's only water, Tennille.
As the clock ticks by, we're definitely feeling the pressure of having to weigh in tonight.
Come on, get that rope right up over your head. Are we giving it up? Are we doing enough to be above that yellow line?
We have an alliance with the red team, and so I approached them and asked them to nominate me to be the one that represents the black team.
What, Johnny?
Because I believe I've got 9.5 in me. And if I can pull that number off, we're guaranteed to be above the yellow line.
Come on, black team! This is last chance training. Your last chance to leave it all on the line.
Yeah, Johnny wants to lose 9.5 kilos. That's a big ask. He's got the weight to lose. He just needs to make sure he's been doing the work.
We may be in an alliance or have a friendship with the red team, but let's not rest on that. That is not our foundation.
Alliances are only going to get you so far. You never know. The red team might turn around and say, Tennille, you're going to be weighing in. So she still needs to work just as hard, as does Moses.
You're going to be that man that's weighing in for this team. We want 9.5 kilos. We've got to keep pushing right to the end, mate. Come on. Come on, mate, let's go.
There's a lot of pressure on Johnny. 9.5 kilograms in a week is a lot. Hopefully he'll get there.
It ain't training, if it ain't raining, guys. I am absolutely confident that I am the right person to be standing up those scales and representing the black team.
You reckon you got that 9.5 in the bag?
I sure do. Come on. I think I've got it in me, and I know I'm going to pull a big number.
Hang on, 3, 1, 2, 3, hang on.
Coming up,
We have to make a decision.
the red team's massive power
We get to choose who goes up for elimination.
will mean the end for someone.
Jodie's just negative.
Jodie doesn't want to be here.
And
Shannan's here to try and help us, Joe.
Well, it's not motivating for me.
one team reaches breaking point.
I'm not talking now.
And then you make excuses.
Don't understand. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Hey, ya. What's been going on?
Yesterday we had a challenge.
Oh,
Yep.
challenge day. Let me cut to the chase. Red team won?
Yeah.
I know. Tell me about it. We're all
Pretty much.
really sick and tired of it.
What did they win?
They get to pick which one of us goes into elimination if we're below the yellow line. The Joffreys won both the game and the challenge this week. That means they get to choose who weighs in from each family and also who will go into the elimination room if they're under the yellow line. That's a huge power to have.
The only thing that matters here is our weight.
Yeah.
Controlling the game through our weight loss. We have to have faith that you're going to be above the yellow line, and this is our last chance to just deplete the body before we get on those scales. My team may not be able to determine the politics in this game, but what they can control is their nutrition, their attitude, their mindset, and their exercise.
Go, 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 go! Come, guys, this is our last chance to train as a family, to train as a team. Gotta be above that yellow line. This is a disaster, red team having this much power. An absolute disaster.
Out of all three of us, I'd like the Joffreys to choose me.
Come on.
I've pulled low numbers some weeks.
20 seconds to go.
I believe I can pull a bigger number this week, therefore have a bigger percentage and keep us above the yellow line.
Come on, Cliff. Are you gonna let the red team kick you out of the competition?
Hell no.
It's no secret that the Joffreys want Cliff gone.
Yes, Cliff. That's the spirit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes.
He has
has the potential to do great things.
All right.
Yeah? Did you get it?
30.
30. Phil? 23.
If he's under the yellow line, he's going home. No doubt about it.
I will be gutted. I will be furious. I will be devastated if I turn up next week and Cliff's gone. Yeah. Okay?
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. You have to promise me to do everything in this workout until weigh-in.
I promise you, I'm not going home.
You show that red team that you mean business, the Hellwood spirit on those scales.
Weigh-ins tonight. We have to make a decision.
Big ones.
2 decisions. This week we have 2 powers. First power is we get to choose which contestant from each family will represent their family at the weigh-in.
Yeah. So we have to choose someone from each family. Who are we going to choose?
Still a way up between Team Black. Either Johnny might pull big numbers though.
Well, they're our alliance, so...
Yeah, they're but we can always get blindsided.
Yeah, well, they gave us our word.
You said we've got alliances, right?
Well,
but have we really got friends? No, we're our only friends here.
Biggest competition is still Cliff, I reckon, and White Team.
When you cut down the calories, he actually plateaued? Yeah. So maybe we do put Cliff in for a weigh-in. You reckon Cliff, though? I'm stuck at Cliff. I would have put Sylvia. Cliff, she's strong.
She's big and she can lose weight. Her ankle's not bothering her. She can run on the treadmill, we've seen it.
I'd pick Jodie from the blue team to go up for a weigh-in.
You reckon?
I reckon Mel.
And Jodie's just negative. Every training session, everything we've done with her, she's negative.
Jodie doesn't want to be here.
Hi. What's happening? How you feeling now? The training's finished.
I don't know. I didn't know if what's going to happen or whatever with Shannan.
I can see that Shannan has the right to be frustrated with Jodes. Be hard for him when Jodes keeps saying no all the time because he's there to train us. And if she's just sitting out, then what's the point?
Shannon's here to try and help us, Jodes.
But Shannon's not helping when he's being mean to me.
Yeah, you see it as mean and he's trying to motivate
Well,
Jodes.
it's not motivating for me.
Because of your attitude, Jodes.
My attitude?
When you're yelling at Shannan in Shannon's face because you don't want to do something.
I'm not talking now.
And then you make
don't
excuses.
Understand me. You don't understand. You don't understand what it's like.
It was hard seeing Jodes upset because you don't want your sister to hurt. And she's my twin sister. So when she's hurting, I'm usually hurting too.
Ali means everything to me. She's part of me. She's tough, she's strong, and when I'm not tough and when I'm not strong, she looks after me. And when she needs it, I look after her.
I don't want to be stuck with Mel without her. You need to stay here. You can't go home, you have to stay. We have to be above the line so you can stay.
I can see she needs it. We all need it, but she needs it a lot more than me because she needs to be open like we used to be. She needs to be back to the old Jodie.
Going into weigh-in, it is a bit nerve-wracking because the Joffreys have all the power this week.
The red team, they got to choose which contestant from each family's weight actually counts on the scale today. And then, whoever falls beneath the yellow line, they get to choose who goes up for elimination. Huge power.
Hello everyone and welcome to the weigh-in room. You'll all notice your trainers aren't here today. And that's because on the outside, they're not going to be with you every step of the way. So tonight, it's just you, your family, and of course, the scales. Tonight's weigh-in is a bit different to normal, and that's because only one person from each family will have their weigh-in results count towards the leaderboard. You will all weigh in, but it's up to the Joffreys to choose whose results will represent each family. All the pressure will be on just one person to keep their family above the yellow line.
I'm absolutely terrified they pick someone in my family that can't get us above that yellow line.
With no idea who will be representing your family, I hope you have all been training as hard as you possibly can this week.
If we make the wrong choice, you know, we can stuff ourselves up.
You just never know who could pull a big number.
Families, it's time to weigh in.
Next,
Everyone in the house sees it, everyone's pissed off, and I've had enough myself.
emotions run high on the scales
She's our sister and no one understands what we're going through.
as the red team hold all the cards.
If we choose correctly, we'll be choosing who goes home.
I think it's a dog move.
Families, it's time to weigh in.
We've got all the power this week in weighing, but the pressure is huge. We got to decide who's going to represent each family in the weighing, and this could potentially mean we're below the yellow line if we choose incorrectly.
The first team to weigh in will be the Joffreys. The all-important question, who is going to represent your family in the weigh-in?
We've all trained hard, but I was the most consistent. So we went with Rob.
The first Joffrey to weigh in is Pablo.
Only Rob's weight will count. So I hope we put up the right person from our family. I'm 100% sure we did. Let's see how it goes.
Pablo, your previous weight was 138.3 kilos. Your current weight is 134.7 kilos. That's a loss of 3.6 kilos.
That's the lowest I've ever been as an adult. I've been 19 years old.
Congratulations,
So.
that's amazing. Well done. Daniel, your current weight is 108.3 kilos. That's a loss of 3.8 kilos.
Under 110. Yeah, that's good. I'm catching up to Tony, I think.
Tony, your current weight is 108.6 kilos. That's a loss of 2.2 kilos.
The race is on with Danny.
Okay, Rob, it's time to weigh in. This weigh-in is all on you now.
Walking up to the scales is an awful lot of pressure, a lot of weight on my shoulders. I need to make sure that I get a decent number because we don't want to be under the yellow line.
Rob, your previous weight was 135.3 kilos. Your current weight is 130.8 kilos. That's a loss of 4.5 kilos. Congratulations.
Thanks, Fiona. Thank you.
And Rob, with a weight loss of 4.5 kilos, it means your weight loss percentage, and therefore your family's weight loss percentage, is 3.33%.
I was really happy and really proud of myself. Now we have to choose who we think is going to lose the least amount this week. You can see the tension in the other team's faces. If we choose correctly, we'll be choosing who goes home.
The next team to weigh in will be the Pastels. Okay, Joffreys, who will be representing the Pastels in this weigh-in?
I know Jodie has had some hiccups along this week, so for the Pastels, we've chosen Jodie.
I knew that was going to happen. God.
Pestels, you will all weigh in, but Jodie, only your numbers will count. Jodie, how do you feel about that?
I know previously that they've said that they don't think that I work hard enough and that they want to see me in the elimination room, and so this is probably their opportunity. That was no surprise to me. I'm the biggest person on our team and I don't think they really like me.
The first person to weigh in is Mel.
This week I've been pushing myself a little bit harder than normal. So I wanted Jodie and Ali to realise that I am actually stepping it up in training. They still think that I'm behind.
Mel, your previous weight was 141 kilos. Your current weight is 139.6 kilos. That's a loss of 1.4 kilos.
Not as much as what I was hoping, but still a good number. I think this week's been hard for all of us. We've been fighting with each other. So it's been difficult to stay motivated.
Was it you not giving 100% or the whole family?
I think it was me and the others.
And the whole family.
That pisses me off how they do that to Mel. Mel works very hard in the house, and I don't think that her two sisters give her enough credit for what she does.
I've been given 100% and I haven't missed no sessions.
Has Mel quit on Shannan?
No, Mel hasn't quit on Shannan.
There you go. Well done, Mel. Well done, Mel.
But neither have I. Just want to put that out there.
Moses, what do you think is going on with the Pestels?
All they do when they train together is pick on Mel.
We're not picking on Mel.
Yeah, Mel, he expects more, does he? Well, what about from you?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Like he expects more from us. She's the one that gives
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's not fair, Shannan. No, she doesn't, Shannan. It's not fair.
Relax, dude.
Everyone in the house sees it and everyone's pissed off, and I've had enough
That's
myself.
why you guys aren't working. You've got to work together.
Because they love Mel. And they hate us.
No, it's not really hate you. It's just we want you to work together.
Jodie, Ali, do you girls still want Mel on your team?
Of course we want Mel on our team.
She's our sister and no one understands what we're going through together.
Positivity, Ali. We know you're the strongest, so drive them. Be positive to them. Not be negative to them.
When do they be positive to me? When do they push me?
It'll
when
come
do they
back
do
to you.
things
I
for me?
promise you,
exactly.
it'll come back to you in two
Yeah, it hasn't yet.
She knows that she's the leader of the team.
That's why I push you. I'm trying to get results for me and you, Mel.
On ourselves if we're dragging you, Mel.
Today's results are on you, Jodie.
Well, they're on me. Good. That wasn't my choice. That's their choice.
I am able to do things, and I'm definitely not making excuses like Jodie.
Hey, Mel, you're in the 130s. Everybody loves Mel in the house. We see her smiling and laughing, and she works out with us. So we were all proud because we knew how hard she worked.
The next person to weigh in is Ali.
There was no way we were going to choose Ali this week. She was working too hard. And she's the backbone of the blue team.
Ali, your previous weight was 118.9 kilos. Your current weight is 118.6 kilos. That's a loss of 0.3 kilos.
300 grams. That's ridiculous. Maybe we should have chosen Ali's number to count for the weigh-in.
No, I'm not happy with it. Not at all. I'm the leader of the team. And I've got a lot of pressure on us, especially because we've been under the yellow line. every week we feel the pressure.
If anyone in the blue team's pushing hard this week, it was Ali. How did she pull 300 grams? Hopefully it was the right decision to make Jodie go up for a weigh-in. It's a risk, we're not sure.
Jodie, you're representing your family in the weigh-in. It's time to see results.
I was feeling a lot of pressure. I need to get a good result because we really do not want to be below the yellow line because we don't want to put our family in the hands of the red team.
Jodie, your previous weight was 142.7 kilos. Your current weight is? Jodie, your previous weight was 142.7 kilos. Your current weight is? 141.5 kilos. That's a loss of 1.2 kilos. It means your weight loss percentage, and therefore your family's weight loss percentage, is 0.84%.
I lost weight. It's not what I wanted to lose, but I lost weight.
Why do you think you didn't get bigger numbers this week?
I don't know. Ali and Mel didn't really get big numbers what they expected either.
Did you train this week as hard as you could have?
No. Because of Shannan.
What are we going to do? You want to sit down every time.
I've never wanted to sit down
You
any of the
didn't want to get on the treadmill yesterday. Oh, it's too hard. You didn't want to step up and down the
What is
step.
too
That's
hard
too
for
hard.
someone of my size?
It's not.
Me and him at the moment are having difficulties.
Why do you feel the need to be the one to motivate Mal? That's what I'm
Because
confused
that's what
about.
we do at home. I'm here in this state because Mel moved in with me and I got fat with Mel because she was already overweight. I think Mel is partly to blame for me.
Jodie's at home on her own a lot, so she can't blame me when she decides to eat.
Do you want to be here?
I want to be here. The only time I want to go home is if someone thinks that I'm a threat in this game, I'm a contender to win it. I don't want to go home or get eliminated because they think I'm weak or not doing enough.
Why do you need to be here?
I need to be here because I don't have a life. I need my life back. I don't have any friends at home.
You've got 12, 13 friends here, Jodes. No matter what you think, you do have friends here. We're all in the same boat here. It's not like, you know, we've got a couple of skinny ones and, you know, the rest of us are all fat. We're all fat, we're all overweight. We all feel exactly what you're feeling.
That's why I'm struggling, because I don't know that. We're here for a reason. We're here for each other.
That's why you need to stay here.
Jodie, thank you. You can step down.
I knew that 1.2 kilos wasn't going to be enough. And I'm feeling really nervous because I think if we fall below the yellow line, they're going to choose me.
The next family to weigh in will be the Halewoods.
We have so much pressure this week to stay above that yellow line. After Kayla already going last week, if another one goes this week, our team's just going to start to crumble.
So, Joffreys, the question is, who will be representing the Halewoods?
Well, Sam's the lightest. Syl's a mad woman on a mission this week, so it's Cliff.
I wasn't surprised that they chose me, being the biggest in the white team.
The first Halewood to weigh in, Sam. Sam, your previous weight was 101.1 kilos. Your current weight is 99 kilos. That's a loss of 2.1 kilos.
I'm so stoked to be under 100.
Sylvia, your current weight is 129.2 kilos. That's a loss of 2.5 kilos.
Wow, these are happy tears. I've really, really pushed myself this week, and yeah, that's I'm in 120s.
Cliff, in order to beat Jodie in the pastels, you need to lose at least 1.5 kilos. It's time to weigh in.
I think we've made the right decision choosing Cliff, just because he's been very lethargic during the week and he hasn't been training.
I was really hoping the red team made a big mistake in choosing me. I definitely think I've lost 1.5 kilos this week.
Cliff, your previous weight was 173.1 kilos. Your current weight is 169.2 kilos. That's a loss of 3.9 kilos. That means your weight loss percentage, and therefore your family's weight loss percentage, is 2.25%.
Pretty stoked.
Pastels, that means you have fallen below the yellow line and you will face elimination this week. Well done, Cliff. You can step down.
Thanks, mate.
I was so happy for Cliff to lose 3.9 kilos, but we still have the Avalis to weigh in.
I was just hoping that the black team had a bad week and we would stay above the yellow line.
Joffreys, we need to know who's representing the Avales.
We choose Johnny. We know he's going to pull a big number.
This strategic on your part then?
No, he asked us to pick him.
I asked the boys to put me up there because I believe I've got 9.5 in me. And if I can pull that number off, we're guaranteed to be above the yellow line.
Moses, your current weight is 106 kilos. That's a loss of 3.3 kilos. Tennille, your current weight is 118.7 kilos. That's a loss of 1.6 kilos. Johnny, in order to beat Cliff and the Halewoods, you need to lose at least 4.5 kilos. That's the only way the Avales will be safe above the yellow line. Johnny, your previous weight was 191 kilos. Your current weight is 189 kilos. That's a loss of 2 kilos. That means your weight loss percentage, and therefore your family's weight loss percentage, is 1.05%. And unfortunately, that means the Avales have fallen below the yellow line and you will face elimination. Halewoods, you are safe this week.
When Johnny got up on the scale and he only lost 2, I was gobsmacked. I thought he'd done enough, but obviously didn't.
What are you thinking?
I'm just puzzled right now. That's all I'm feeling. 2 kilos? Because I've smashed every single exercise program that Commando has given us, and I felt like I had a really great breakthrough this week.
Thank you, Johnny. You can step down.
It was really heartbreaking that I've let my black team down and that we fall below the yellow line. I don't know how we can recover from this one if one of us goes home.
When we look at the leaderboard this week, Joffrey's and Hayward's, you guys are safe. And it's the Ovales and Pastels who have fallen below the yellow line. You two families will face elimination. Normally, the bottom two families get to choose who will face elimination, but not tonight. At the challenge this week, the Joffreys won the right to make those choices. And it means they now have the power to tip the competition in their favour.
Next,
We've got the numbers to send someone home.
the red team continue to call the shots.
Have you chosen two people to face elimination?
Yes, Fiona, we have.
Could this be the end of the alliance?
This is purely strategic.
I think it's a dog move.
Joffreys, it's up to you to nominate one person from the Pastels and one person from the Ovales to face elimination. Halewoods, you are safe this week. Say your goodbyes.
This is the best opportunity our family can have in actually picking who we would like to go. I mean, we've got the numbers to send someone home, so we might as well choose wisely.
Okay, Joffreys, this is a big decision. You can take a minute now as a family to decide.
What we've got to do, we've got to think with our heads. It's coming up to week 5, so we've got to go for the biggest threat.
We've communicated to the red Moses was our choice to go up for elimination. We're hoping that they keep to their word.
We're breaking alliance, but this is our chance to take one of the biggest threats of the game. I know Moses doesn't have a lot of weight, but as well, he's a threat.
It's annoying that the red team gets to choose who goes into the elimination room because it affects our family. And I'm feeling really nervous because I think they're going to choose me.
We always pick our hearts, but this time around we have to go with our heads.
Joffreys, have you chosen two people to face elimination?
Yes, Fiona, we have.
Pablo's not happy.
Joffreys, who from the Ovales will be facing elimination?
Fiona, from the Avales, they're all great people and they're all friends and we are in an alliance. But it comes a time in the game where there has to be a bit of a twist for us to keep going as further as we can. So for the Avales, we choose Johnny. This is purely strategic. We're a threat in the game, but we also consider Johnny as a threat in the game as well. That's why we've chosen Johnny.
Johnny, how do you feel about being nominated?
If it's the Joffrey's strategy, then it's their strategy. I am the heaviest contestant on The Biggest Loser, so it makes sense.
It's a bit early to break the alliance, but when are we going to get the opportunity to vote out Johnny again? Johnny is the biggest threat of this game.
Joffreys, you have one more decision to make.
Fiona, this one was hard for the Pastels. We vote Ali.
Ali, was that a surprise?
I thought they were going to put Jodes in the room. Either way, it's going to be hard.
Jodie, did you think you were going to be up for elimination today?
Yep, I did. Because I've heard it from them before that they wanted me in there. This was their opportunity. Why didn't they take it?
Johnny, are you confident in your alliance still?
Yeah, well,
No.
Tennille, you're not?
I think it's a dog move to put Johnny up there. I don't know how someone can have the heart to do that. It makes me mad.
It's okay.
Why does it make you mad?
Because you think that he's a threat. But obviously he's not pulling the numbers right now. So he needs more help. And to put him there, it's just mean. He needs to be here out of all of us. That's why we're here, for him. And the chance of him going home now, it's not good.
Tennille, who would you have preferred to be up for elimination?
Moses or myself? I'd rather take Johnny's position and go home than for him to go home.
Johnny and Ali, your fate is now in the hands of the Joffreys and the Halewoods. One of you will be leaving the Biggest Loser house tonight. It's time to say your goodbyes, because this could be the last time you see either Johnny or Ali.
We have an alliance, but we're not used to being backstabbed and lied to and manipulated. If they eliminate him, all hell's gonna break loose.